Hi everybody, I hope you can see me. It's me. Welcome back to Beekeepers. I thought what I would do today, amongst other things, is I want to show you guys how to propagate plants. So I'm not going to try and hit pause on the video because I'll probably lose everything. So bear with me. I'm going to propagate some basil. So basil, or perennial basil, is a shrub or a herb that bees absolutely love. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to use some honey, and this is my honey. You don't need much. That's going to be used for my rooting hormone. Okay, so what I've done, what I've done is I've filled these little containers or pots filled with soil, which I've got, but you don't have to use expensive soil. I have a chopstick, and I've just realised that I don't have any secateurs or scissors, so stay with me. I'm going to go get them. I'll be back in two. Oh no, they're here. It's all good. I've got secateurs. Okay. So this is so easy to do, guys. So easy to do. I've got water. Alright, so I filled these, any basic soil will do. This is just cheap soil, and yeah, really not much to it. So when you propagate, okay, alright, so I'm going to propagate, say, from here. Maybe I should have got scissors. Okay, so what you want to do, this is called a node, right? So where the seeds sprout, where the branches sprout from, that's called a node. So what you want to do, you want to cut under the node. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these, okay? They're gone. Now that node, if you can see it, it's just there. So where the little joint is in the branch, yeah? I'm going to cut, I usually cut diagonally, just under it. Bit of a hack, but that's okay. A lot of a hack. That's all right. Now I'm being attacked by a fly. I'm going to get rid of the flower because we don't want the flower. And I have got the worst secateurs in the planet. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a pair of scissors. Stay with me. I'm going to make this a lot easier for myself. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to do this a bit better. So just under the node. That'll do. Now what you want to do, you want to chop these leaves off, because if you don't chop them off or trim them back, the plant is going to use a lot of these leaves. It's going to dry out the plant, like it's going to be a lot of evaporation or transpiration, I'm trying to say. Now next thing you do, get a chopstick or a screwdriver or anything you've got that you want to use, and you're going to poke a hole in the soil. Poke a hole in the soil, and I'm just going to dip this into my honey, give that a coat of honey like that, and then pop him in, and that's how you propagate. Really easy. So let's keep going. I'm going to use my scissors this time. It's much easier with the scissors. Okay, here we go. Now we're talking with gas. We're cooking with gas. So once again, going to get rid of the flower that's blooming here. Now there's a node under here. Going to get rid of this. There's a node there. Chop him off. Now if you can see that if there's any flowers that are wanting to sprout from here, get rid of them. You don't want them. I'm just going to get rid of a lot of these leaves. Maybe just keep one or two. Trim these back like that. I've got my chopstick into the soil, into the honey, in it goes, down. I'm going to do 8 of these, so I'm just going to keep going. So yeah, the bees really love basil. And I'm trying to be careful because I've got lots of seeds here. I don't want the seeds to go everywhere. So this is a plant that I've had that we've just trimmed, my housemate and I've just trimmed it. Okay, so once again you can see there's a node there where the leaves are coming out. That's where the node is. Going to get rid of these leaves. Going to chop like this diagonally, just under that node. Trim these off. In goes my chopstick into the honey, which is my rooting solution, and then in it goes. Keep going. I can use this one here. Yeah, so we've just given my basil at home a really good, really given it a crew cut. So we have lots of basil. Now that's why it's gone a bit limp, but it'll come good. Okay, so once again, I might even better get 2 from this one. I'll see. Actually, it's a bit limp. I'll just, yeah, okay. So once again, you can see that's where the, sorry. You can see that's where the node is. Get rid of those leaves. I usually cut diagonally just under the node. Going to trim him off. He's going to go trim and trim. Yep. Then chopstick goes in there, into the honey, and then in we go. I'm going to do a couple more. I'm just going to keep going, guys. So if you've already got the hang of this, you don't have to keep watching. But clearly I don't know how to use my camera, my new phone. So it's going to keep going. So you kind of want them like a little bit sturdy. The shooting's the shoot's a bit sturdy if you can. So once again, that's the node where the leaves are coming out. Get rid of those leaves. You can see where the node is. Chop under the node. Trim, 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 and into the honey solution. Oops, I forgot my chopstick. But you can, like I said, you can use a chopstick, you can use a screwdriver, you can use a knife, anything. Makes a hole, pop him in, fill him up, and we've got 3 more to go. Now, yeah, I can use another one here. Okay. So one more time, I'm getting rid of the flower on top. That's my node there, where the pardon me, where the shoots are coming out. Bye-bye leaves. Cut underneath. Like that. Then I'm gonna, this fly's loving me. I'm just gonna get rid of some of these leaves like that. So chopstick goes in here in the soil. This goes into the honey. So you just want to give it like a nice coating of the honey if you can. And then in it goes. I'm lucky that I've got lots of honey. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. So here's a good one. We can use this one. Alright. So one more time. Getting rid of the top leaf, yeah. The top flower, I should say. There's my node with the 2 leaves. Bye-bye leaves. Chop under here. Just going to get rid of these and trim these off at the top. Right. And it's that easy. So a lot of plants you can do this with, and they make great gifts. if you want to give somebody a bee loving plant, or if you want to do things in your own garden. Yeah, so all you have to do is get some cheap soil. You could probably even find these lying around. Maybe people throw these out on garbage collection nights. I don't know. They do in Australia. And you can probably even find soil. Just dig some up from somewhere. I didn't say that. All right. Last one. So I might go this one here. Chop him off. Okay. So. Oh yeah, I can use this one. Chop him off here. Chop flower off there. Right, you can see where actually I think he might be a little bit too small, so we'll go again. What am I looking for? Here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. All right. So first of all, I'm going to get rid of this. I'm just going to get rid of. Yeah. So you can see here. There's the node where the shoots come out, where the where the leaves are coming out. So like I said, you want to cut under that node, just under that node. Some people cut straight. I always cut diagonal. I don't know if it makes a difference. It's just the way that I've always done it. Okay. That would still be enough leaves, believe it or not, even though I've given it a full-on haircut. This goes in here, and then sugar, the honey, goes in here, and that's done. I've just propagated 8 plants. Give them a drink, and 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now what you want to do with these, you don't want to put this in direct sun while they're still young. And the reason that I've put these in like a tray, so this tray is obviously it's waterproof. Sorry, not waterproof. It's not good. It's going to capture the water. Now, if you need a greenhouse, what you can do, see I've got this little bottle here that I've taken the label off. So I'm not going to worry about it because I'm not going to need it for me. But if you are living in a cold climate or it's cool, or maybe there's frost or something coming, and you want to get like a little baby greenhouse, you can just do this. Take your old bottle, right? Get a pair of scissors or knife or whatever, cut them in half, and you just sit them on top. So, fly's loving me. I didn't bring out a knife, but I'll just demonstrate how I would do that. So, if I wanted to use this as a greenhouse, I would saw him in half. He's already got like a lid. I could just take the lid off or leave it on, and put, so it would go, half of that will go on there, and then the other half I'd just probably get maybe a knife or hammer or something, or nails or something, and just punch a few holes in here to let some of the air out, and I put it on top there. So there you've got an instant greenhouse. So that's how easy it is. And what we might do, I might do a few videos on these, and we'll see how they're growing. So see how good I'm at doing this. But that's all there is to it. It's really, propagating plants is really easy, and that's all there is to it. Like, that's it, And not every plant is going to grow, but I've put these in here, and then I can just give them to a friend, or I can plant them somewhere, or find a nice place for them. And these plants here, this is the perennial basil, and the bees absolutely love them. So I tend to just give these away, and so I'm giving my friends plants that the bees will love. And the basil is great. You can actually make tea out of it. With the perennial basil, it's perennial, so it just kind of lives forever. And you can chop them right back. So when they get woody, you can like literally chop them right back, and they'll bounce back. Ask Igor, my friend Igor. So that's all you have to do, and that's pretty much it. So and just use some honey. There are other ridding solutions around that you can use, but I just use honey, and I haven't used much, and that's it. And that's, so what I'll do, we'll do an update and see how these are going, and this will make sure that I keep on my game. And that's a trick to propagating plants. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that is interesting for people. Yeah. All right, long live the bees. Take care, guys. Bye.